Let's see. Yeah. Now we're live. Testing. I think it's fine. Wait, let's hear again, see if it's fine. Is my mic okay? 1, 2, 3. Seems okay. All right. Let's see what we want to do today. So those are the 3 things I want to do. So I need to fix the bug. This one is actually pretty straightforward. Okay. What is it? API. Where is the tint? Oh, here, tint. Let me see. This one, tint. See this one. Oh, do we have label text, tint, create, info, put down tint? Do we have it? Wait. Oh, color. I have color here. Sorry. Let's think. Where is it? UI button. Maybe here. Yep. Button. Normal tint. Button. Alright, now Bhutan has all necessary tints. So this is done. Yeah. So currently my API is load font, unload font, new sprite, which creates a sprite object. This one would just load a font and say if it's okay or not, if errors or not. Let's put a little bit less. I don't have new UI label as well, do I? New UI label, yeah. Alright. So what we want is a register scene, destroy scene. Seems reasonable. Let's first see how we do it in a main menu, I think. Scene. Okay, who calls this main menu? What? Maybe game. Oh, here. Register scene. We pass the name and get the scene ID. Alright. So maybe here the signature that we want is scene ID error. Register scene. Let me just think of if this name is fine. Maybe a new scene. New scene. Yes, scene name. I guess. Game. Let me see again. Project. Modules. Is it core? Or asset? I think it's asset. Asset module. So asset module. Let me see. Prefab time map. Prefab. Manager. I want scene manager, right? Scene manager. Registers scene. Who defines this function? Project. Our game module. Game module. Alright. Yeah, so it's just one. I would need a module here. Game related internals. Modules. Project. And this naming convention is misleading. Fine. But now we also need, I'm already passing it as a parameter. Okay. Let me see. There we go. You have game module here. All right. Now we have a game module. We're able to have a register scene kind of function. I guess a new scene. UI label. Well, let's add. Oh, whoa. What is this? The class name API. I think. Let me. What is the name again? It's a game module, right? So this already returns the scene ID without any restrictions whatsoever. I wonder if it's too much purism of my part, returning error for the sake of normalizing signature. I don't think so. Maybe yes, I don't know. Because we couldn't. So this is just yeah, that's it. See, so it's kind of dumb, but again, this we could have let me see one thing here. We could yeah, we could template type name args here, and the return void drop error, and then we no. Oh my god, Copilot, stop. Now this is only for formatting, right? So yeah, we don't actually need this. Yeah, not even this we need. We can just let me bring it down here. Yes, let's call it pass along. There's nothing. Yeah, I see. Here we log the error. Because now with this, we could go into game, engine API. Let's try and use scene as along. Oh. Yeah, I see. So I need to return. So the return type, I'll leave it as auto. And this should return this value. So this now should work, right? The only thing here is that this could throw, so it's potentially bad for what I want to do. But for now, it's fine. Remove these pass along. They are here because I know for sure that these methods won't error. So we just grab the result. However, if it errors, it will throw, which breaks the idea of having error as return types. Yeah, that's a nice to do or note to do. and then we have a node. Yeah, makes sense, right? So if you're new here, just chill. This is a simple life of someone coding a game engine without any purpose at all. So just sit back and relax. Let me think here. Yeah, so we need destroy. Should I have a destroy? Yeah, destroy scene by name, right? Scene name. Let us game module. That's by scene ID. This one would make more sense to be error prone, but that's fine. Void API destroy scene scene ID scene ID. And then we just game module destroy scene ID, right? Now destroy scene. Nice. Patch scene. Let me think. We created. We could also grab scene. Yeah, a grab scene is nice. API of API scene ID. Yes, scene ID error. Grab scene game. Okay, it's by name. Don't actually need this also to be an expect. Let us just return the scene ID. Grab scene. So this should return, yeah, null scene, which is 0. So if it's 0, yeah, we already have. So let's go back to game. Grab scene. Yeah. Well, if level 1 scene null scene, So this is an invalid scene. Log error. Could not grab scene. Unexistent. We just return early, and that's it. That's it. Get scene. Let's see, get scene. It's fine. Everything already is in place for these, right? So those is also done. Just one more thing to go. We'll still call project star and core star. Yes, there are some things also that sorry. So for example, we have the time map. We should be able to also load and unload tile maps in the API, right? So we could have a let's go back. Let's go to game. Let's see asset module. So tile map manager. It just returns an entity ID. So ECS entity ID error. We could have a load for the tile map. Load tile map. We name is it that TMX path and scene ID. Okay, so load tile map will have to pass the TMX path scene and the scene that this belongs to, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see how we unload it. So this is just void. Is it unload tile map? NV TMX path. That's it. So that's it. Do we have a way? Yeah, we definitely could, but I don't think tile maps. Yeah. And we will need this here, and we also need. Oh no, you don't need that. That's. We don't need to change it. For God, thank God, thank God. So it's asset manager tile map manager asset module tile map manager. Yeah, so let's see one thing here. Tile map, we have something, tile map layer, tile map object, tile map. We have, but we don't have a tile map handle, right? Tile, because it doesn't make sense to have a tile map handle. Don't have a cache for that. What is a tile map? Tile map is just a texture, I think. We could, in principle, have another containers hash map. String v resources material no texture handle loaded tile maps, and that's it. That would make that would definitely store it properly, I think. And then we can just implement those. Yep, because we need loaded tile maps for module memory. We need to initialize it properly, and yeah, at the end we also want to loaded tile maps for each. So this is the way I decided to iterate over a trivially copyable implementation of an array, of a dynamic array. So yeah, actually a hash map. C++ is different. We usually can iterate using iterators, but in this case I just decided to change it and use lambdas. Sometimes it's just easier, it makes more sense. So for example, I need to pass a lambda where not font name here, this should be tile map name. We pass the key of the hash map as the first parameter. It must be a const reference. So even though like a string v is just a string view, so we don't need a const reference. This is already fine, but the signature kind of forces it to be a const reference. That's why I'm using it here. And the second parameter is the actual value. So this is texture handle. And then the lambda is fine resources. And then we just asset manager. I think we have release texture. And we pass the handle. That's it. And loaded tile maps here. So yeah, if the user ever forgets to unload his tile maps, we just unload it for him. And now we could so this is what do I return? An entity, right? Yeah, it's just an entity. ACS entity ID error, API load tile map string v EMX path and string v. Is it string v? I don't remember. Scene ID. And this would just actually we must do some things here. We need to update our hash map, so we have a loaded tile maps that let us see how we did. load font here. So we call load font first, and then we insert. And I think this insert doesn't. Yeah, if we have. Yeah, we just update. Yeah, we just update. So that's fine. We can bulk insert or spam insert. Sorry. Right. So just for. Nope. All right. Let's do it. This and here. Do it like this. Oh, this is TMX path. It's not load font anymore. This is load texture. The only thing that, let me think, load. Does this load method? This would definitely load the texture for us. So wait, map loader. Load. So we have a loader, we initialize a loader, we load the path. So this is one thing. We have a tile map here. Sprite from texture to tile set. We have a texture. We have it. We have it. Texture, tile map. Tile set. Inside tile set, we have a texture handle. This is wrong. This should be C invalid texture handle. It should be like this. It's more reliable. Like it's more reliable if we leave it like this. And then we can just initialize it here as well. That's fine. I don't like using vectors here, but that's fine for now. Yeah. So we do have the tile map. What do we do with this tile map? So this tile map collision layer. Nothing cool happens. We could have then so those are not Fee API anymore as well. Fix those already. One thing that we want yeah, a way to get the texture handle. So we don't save this. This is weird. This is really weird. We do nothing with this thing. See? Yeah, we don't save it. So this is an XML document. I think it's fine. We just need make this private, and a friend of a friend is API. I don't remember what is the syntax for that. Friend class. And then we just the resources texture handle. Tile map texture. And then we pass it EMX path. This will call load internally. Actually, loader will call load. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. So below here we have versus tile map. No, texture handle. Tile map manager. What is the name that I give to the function? Texture. Tile map texture. String v tmx path. That's it. And first we need an asset loader. It's the same shenanigans. Let's do it like this. So this could return an error, which means, yeah. Or we just return an invalid. Yeah, we could just make our lives easier and do resources. See invalid texture handle. Just return an invalid handle. It would be cool. Now we have the tile map, and we would just want tn tile set texture, and we, well, yeah, we don't need to move that. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then we go to game. Load. Where do I load the texture? Tile map. Just here. All right. Basically, what we want is engine API now and load tile map. That's it. That's it. I just want to know, where do I load wait. I need the texture here. Oh yeah. So why we need it? Because we were here. Exactly. That was the problem. So we could load the. We can't just load the texture here. That was the main problem. That was the main problem. Because our tile map manager will already load the texture for us. But we need a way to retrieve that texture. So the first thing is TMX path and scene ID. Let's auto res and or log error. Fail to load tile map at path. TMX path. Yep. Yeah. Where? Nice. Now we will need resources. Handle map manager. Why can't I texture tile map texture MX path? Why? Yeah. Yeah. Map manager. I have. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is the namespace? Flatearth. Well, yeah, that's weird. This should have worked. Flatearth. API, no class, Flatearth. Maybe that's because this includes asset module, which then includes asset manager, which then yeah, I can't just have to forward declare here. Wow. Now it should work. Now it should work. Oh, I hate C++ so much. Oh my god. All right. So loaded tile maps, insert, and then now we pass the. I think we can just pass the TMX path, right? And the value is the handle. So this is the handle for log error. That's fine. And yeah, tracked loaded tile map in API. I'll by default the tile map was loaded successfully. This may cause leaks. You need to render that. That's fine. That's fine. We accept the risk. Yep. I need to return the entity. This returns the entity ID. Let me think if that makes sense. Because when we need a handle. That's oh my god. Release. Let me see one thing. Asset manager. Unload. Not asset manager. It's a tile map manager. Unload. I don't have the tile map name. Do I? Yeah, map path. TMX path, let's call it like that. Yeah, so that was completely unnecessary. Love it. Best kind. Best kind. This is seeded. Well, what did I need here? Entity, right? Entity would be enough. Yeah, why not? I have the path and the entity. Yep, that's it. I don't need this. Yep. Useless. Let's go to the timeout manager again and remove all that trash. But this is trash. This is trash. This is trash. And also this is trash. I don't need that trash. Get out of here, trash. I think that's most of it. We still need a way to allocate memory here for the orchestrator. I think we could just expose the memory manager. We don't even have it. We should have core module. Yeah. Memory here. Allocate. So line hit pointer T allocate tag memory tag and this is just gonna be core module allocate T and art tag art. Exactly the same thing. We go to the game again, and now I should have it. There you go. Memory stats. Memory stats. Engine API. Pulls memory stats. Const memory state. Memory stats. For module memory get stats. I guess that for module Now initialize, let's see, for module here. What was it? Registry. Registry we have, right? Yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you. Can you see? Pass along. Pass along. Pass along. Pass along. Oh god. Fine. Let's go here. System. We don't have the handle. We have the name. Why do we need the handle? What? As if to create the entity. Yeah. I don't think that's necessary. Oh god. I have to hit the hay. let's build and see the disgrace. So the first problem is an engine CC. Let's see what is the problem. Context. I think yeah, I think this is not. No, this is actually used engine. Let us see. Okay, that's fine. What is the problem then? Registry. We needed you. Let's try again. See what happens. Okay, problems. Application. What is the problem? Including an engine. What is the problem? What is the problem? Oh, an API? What is the problem? Oh, here. Expected. Is it here? I think it's here. Let's do one thing before anything. We went to Time Map Manager. Time Map Manager. We here. We don't need this forward declaration anymore. I remembered. Nice. Let's see the problems. Now the problems are in the testbed, which makes a lot of sense. Lots of sense. Yeah, so this thing actually engine context, we could kvar registry and just have a kvar registry here, bro. I mean, why not? Let's initialize this. Memory manager. I think, yeah, so we could do it like this, and registry will just be you remember core kvar registry like this, and then we just call kvar registry. I think that's fine. Here we don't need core anymore. We just call kvar registry directly, right? Fine. Like this. I don't need a font handle. I just need we could log here and just say do we need a texture? I don't think so. Because no. Do I really need font handle to create the UI? You know. Well, I think for most of the things we done all the things we wanted. I think that's it. See you guys next time.